We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry. I started Facebook, I run it, and I'm responsible for what happens here.
All right, Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook CEO, apologizing earlier this year over the platform sharing users' personal data. Now Facebook apologizing to a Texas newspaper for part of the Declaration of Independence being labeled as hate speech. Community newspaper called the Liberty County Vindicator had been posting the whole declaration in just small daily chunks on its Facebook page for 8 days. This was in the run-up to the 4th of July. But the 9th excerpt was not posted on Monday. The paper getting an automated notice from Facebook saying that the post, quote, goes against our standards on hate speech. Taking a look at the stock, the Facebook stock, it ended the day, as most of the market did, in the green, up by about 3%. Let's go to the Daily Caller News Foundation Editor-in-Chief, Chris Bedford. Good to see you, Chris. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. All right, so the offending passage, such as it was part of the Bill of Particulars, and it was written against King George of Britain, and it said Thomas Jefferson using the phrase, quote, merciless Indian savages. That's what got flagged, merciless Indian savages. Vindicator's managing editor replied in an article about that, saying, quote, perhaps had Thomas Jefferson written it as Native Americans at a challenging stage of cultural development, that would have been better. So tongue-in-cheek there. Unfortunately, Jefferson, like most British colonists of his day, did not hold an entirely friendly view of Native Americans. So your reaction to all this, Chris?
Well, it wasn't a friendly time on the frontier right then.
Right.
And the British Crown had been exciting tribes on the frontier to attack what were the American revolutionaries' towns and villages to try and cause trouble for the frontier. A lot of people actually, funny enough, on the left would call the Declaration of Independence a hate document. We heard things like people putting on Twitter that the Independence Day falling on a Wednesday was just going to make white nationalists everywhere come to tears, and that was from an editor of Teen Vogue. But this gets caught up in Facebook's larger machine-like algorithms. And
right.
Publishers, I guess, are told that they have to trust these algorithms. And the problem is, of course, since they're kind of like the Coca-Cola secret formula, we're not allowed to see it. We just have to take their word for it. But time and time again, it seems like historical things or conservative things get flagged as hate speech by people and shut down. And there's no transparency at all with the massive, massive companies.
Zuckerberg talked a lot, and during his Senate and House appearances about artificial intelligence, saying AI is going to be able to do a lot of this for us. But it does bring up that question about whether it should be doing all of it or whether human monitors would be better. However, as I catch myself, you obviously would have bias with human monitors as well, right?
Yeah, and you looked at who they hired to come on to decide what was actually going to be good news sources. And these were retired people from CNN and from New York Times. They've got a pretty strong liberal bent. There's not a single person on their news team where they hired that you would have said, I actually might agree with them politically if you're on the conservative side of things. And if Facebook wants to maintain the trust of a good half of the country, they're going to have to bring on some of these people that maybe in Silicon Valley they view as knuckle draggers. I don't think there's a lot of sympathy for conservative sentiments over in Silicon Valley.
Well, to that point, Ted Cruz, obviously the Republican senator, went after Mark Zuckerberg about bias, political bias in particular, during those hearings. Let's take a listen to that back in time, and then we'll talk about it. Here it is.
There are a great many Americans who I think are deeply concerned that Facebook and other tech companies are engaged in a pervasive pattern of bias and political censorship.
I understand where that concern is coming from because Facebook and the tech industry are located in Silicon Valley, which is an extremely left-leaning place. And this is actually a concern that I have and that I try to root out in the company, is making sure that we don't have any bias in the work that we do. And I think it is a fair concern.
The only thing in this particular case, Chris, I would say, the case we're talking about, this phrase, merciless Indian savages, seems like just a filter maybe that wasn't turned on the right way, or maybe needs to be readjusted in some ways as opposed to a political bias. Or maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?
Yeah, it's basically trying to call out. I guess they have a 25-page manual on what they define as hate speech, and
Right.
one of them includes attacking a protected group. Today, and maybe back in 1776, it should have been like this. The American Indians considered a protected group, and Thomas Jefferson did not have kind thoughts about the natives on the frontier.
Right.
It made sense. There was a period of open warfare between the groups. There was tribes versus colonists. It was a different time and a time of war. So it was probably just caught by a computer in this case. But Facebook's problem is there used to be a message board, something that you could post anything you wanted to, and they weren't responsible for it. And then after some terrorists started using it, and then especially after Hillary Clinton lost and they blamed Facebook for it, people on the left said we need to regulate this place and make it so that Hillary Clinton can never be disparaged here again. And people on the right said, well, you don't have a friend over here because you've shown bias against conservatives. And right now they're in Washington, D.C. without a friend.
Right. It is interesting. I mean, it gives us a chance to talk about it again. Whether or not in this case it applies or not, they've got to take a look at all these issues. Good to see you, Chris. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.